Hey guys, hello everyone, welcome to my live show. Yes, today we are gonna talk about the project which is Union Pro. So we are streaming both on YouTube as well and a Gate Exchange. And people from the YouTube, you can join my Gate Live. So the link is available in the description. You can check out the link and join the stream. And I will tell you the benefits of joining this Gate live stream right now because I'm dropping some more red packets, which is USDT red packets, and anybody can claim while following me or who not yet following me. Anybody can claim your red packets. So my wish is you can join the Gate Exchange, and if you're not yet registered in a Gate Exchange, just register via my referral link, which I provided. Which will help you to get your extra bonuses from the Gate Exchange. Okay, so right now, there is a plenty of earning methods available, and this time I wanted to share about the launch pool. Even many times I have talked about the launch pool, and now also we are going to deeply dive into the launch pool and what are the projects available and how you can start earn from those. Let's get started. And whatever questions you have, you can drop in the comments. I will let you know the answers. Yes. And if you're registering in a Gate Exchange, don't miss out to complete your KYC verification because KYC is very important for your transaction limit. So you can increase your limits just by completing your KYC, right? Most probably you can complete up to KYC 3, which also help you. Yeah. Yes, let's get started. I'm in a Gate Exchange. If you wanted to check out the link, my direct link is available in a description that you can't miss out to check. Yes, let me get started. Okay, so we are in a homepage of Gate Exchange, so which is www.gate.com. So this is the official website link. You can use directly. You can search via this. Okay, so what are the things available in the Gate that to first we'll discuss because many people was not aware about the Gate Exchange from my community. So I wanted to let you know about the Gate Exchange where you can participate in plenty of trading activities where you can plenty of rewards. So if you wanted to look into the my live stream, you can also place your cursor on community and check out. Click on the live there you can find my live here. Uh, yeah, I'm here. Okay, so this is my live, which is Union Launch Polish. We are talking, right? So this is my live. You can grab the red packet. So here is a red packet. You can join my live and grab your red packets here, right? Yeah, so as well, I also started writing some articles too. Let me show you. So I can mute the site. Yeah, already it is muted, man. Yeah, you can check out the squire for my articles. Yeah, so here are my articles. You can check out the articles which I wrote, and every day I'm trying to share something better here. Okay, so this is what you can get to know. First of all, okay, so right now, let's enter the yearning tab, which is just place a cursor again towards Eon. There you can find the launch pool. And currently, one more best thing is you can stake a USD to get the token rewards and whatever the a project might be. If the project has a GUSD pool, then you can get the project tokens. I will let you know how to get it. Okay, so first we are at the launch pool. So here you can see a plenty of projects is going on. Yeah, so it's going on, and let's see what the projects already entered. These are the ended projects. Okay, that only you can make a trade. Okay, so staking, yeah, this too, staking is a little bit, oh, yeah, it was available because it's, but yeah, so these are ended, so you can only see the trade option. Okay, so up to this bot, we have the trading. There is Launchpool is available, so where you can start our staking. Let's see one by one what are the projects available. Ongoing is only 7 projects. Okay, so ongoing projects AVNT. There we have GUSD pool. So as I already mentioned, if you're holding a GUSD and you can't wait to stake with the Gate Exchange, because if you stake it in a Gate Exchange, you can get this token, that is AVNT token, for free. Let's see what is the percentage to get those tokens. If you enter the GUSD pool, your what the reward you're gonna get, it is AVNT as a reward you're gonna get. And also we have a direct AVNT pools. So for that, the percentage should be calculated based on the APR. Okay, first here is APR and this is the APR, right? For both pool. So GUSD you'll get 12.31 percentage of APR, and for the AVNT you'll get 94.8 percentage of APR. So there is a big difference you can see between the GUSD and AVNT pool. So yeah, so if you're already holding it, that is so easy to get the 12.31 percentage of APR, right? So when you enter the AVNT, if you already have it, you can directly enter. Otherwise, you have to buy it. Okay, if you are not aware how to trade, that I will tell you. And the next project we have OMGO. So here we have a Skypon poll and Applon poll and Tesla on poll. So three kinds of polls are there. You can participate in anything. Yeah. So any polls is you can have your participation, and we have the APR for all. You can see more than 170 we have. So APR for this 175.6, and for this which is 189.96, and finally 191.9. So we're just gonna end in 5 days. Okay, finally we entered our project, which is U, which is, means union. So what are the projects? What are the polls available for this? Only two poll, which we have GUSD and U poll. Let me tell you how to participate. Just click on it. Yeah. So we'll see the differences between both poll. First, GUSD poll. If you're holding a GUSD, and here is the APR, okay, which is 12.77 percentage. We have a APR for GUSD, and for U poll you have 109.46 percentage. When compared to the GUSD, it is more high enough for the APR percentage. Okay, so if you're holding the GUSD, just click on the participate, and minimum requirement for the GUSD 0.05 token is required. Yeah, so if you're holding that, you can also pick whatever amount you want. So if you're holding more than $10 and whatever, but minimum is 0.05 is needed. Let's say value of 0.05 GUSD. Just if you don't have, just click on the plus symbol, and I'm gonna trade with a spot. Let's see the price of 0.05 GUSD, which they asked for. um Okay, sorry for the interruption, guys. I think now you can hear me. Some audio issues and internet issue too. Okay, so yeah, so as we are looking forward with the price of one USD $0.99, right? As we already get to know about the USD. Okay, after listed, it was keep on moving in a sideways. That's nice to see. Gate was listed it. Okay, all right. Yeah, so I would like to go for if you are wanted to go for the $1. Sorry, we can also pick for a $1 rate. So yeah, $1 you get a one US. Yes, it's a stable kind of stable. So of course, you can go for the minimum and complete it via this confirm. Just clicking with the confirm. And next we have the U. This is a project token, which is union token. Okay, so as we're gonna talk about this further. So if you wanted to do it again, so we can click on the plus, and here is the spot. And let me continue to tell you how to trade this. In the past, I don't wanna remember. விவற்கொலக்காக்கும் சிறுபிள்ளை நீதானையா. Okay. So whatever questions you have, please let me know in the comments, guys. Okay. So yeah, the price of this union just 0.01 right now it's trading, and after it get listed it was reached up to 0.03, and after the continuous selling pressure it was right now moving in a sideways, and we also closer to the all season. So for this all season I'm looking forward with the continuous bullish is expected for not only for this you for all tokens, that is for all the altcoins, we are expecting not only for the altcoin as well for the meme coin, we are expecting some more bigger pump as expected in maybe in a week or in a month. We can see the bigger changes towards the market. So for that, I'm not gonna talk about anything else because today is Saturday and we'll see some more sideways movements, which is the lesser volume of traders happening towards Bitcoin and Ethereum. That we do we can see, even though right now the union this is what the price rating and the minimum requirement we need for the union is, let's see, which is minimum one is required. So minimum $1 is needed. Okay, if you purchase it for $1 you'll get triple nine, sorry, double nine union token. Okay, and yeah, so if you need more union tokens like 2000, you need to buy for $20 as like this. So if you wish, you can also buy for $1 here. Yeah, if you wanted to make a staking, and after that, click on the buy to make a purchase. It's very simple to trade in a cryptocurrency, but we need to aware about the position and the analysis. Trading is simple, but doing an analysis is a little more toughest task. Okay, so that is a place we have to be so aware. Yeah, and that's why in every day my live stream I'm talking about the analysis and how to do the crypto trading, everything. So people who are watching in YouTube, you can join my GateLive, and you can subscribe my to GateLive so that you get notified whenever I'm in a live. And every day we have live here, so that you can't miss out any of my live streams. Okay, right. Let's continue. Um, so this is a project. Let's get started with the project analysis. So we have our official website that we will just check out, and a short description about the project. So what the project is actually, it is Union is a leading zero knowledge interoperability layer one functioning as a settlement and liquidity layer for protocols and asset issuers. So there are no dependencies on trusted third parties oracles, multi-signatures, or MPC. Unlike other other interoperability protocols, and Union's hyper-efficient zero-knowledge interop layer enables a seamless asset issuance and scaling across the thousands of chains without sacrificing a security, efficiency, a decentralization, or a speed. So this makes the Union network a first in its category, a wish list aiming for sub-second settlement across chains. So the end game for a cross-chain future, right? So this is a short description about this union. Let's get continue to discuss about this. Let's visit the official site. So you can join the union. It's nice. Okay. So as I already told about the project, this is the next generation of aggregation, interoperability, and chain abstraction. Okay. So continuous verification for the security and scalability, and first sub-second messaging, a protocol for application specific intent and transfers, and the union interoperability, everything we have, and let's see one by one. It's nice to see they have offered lots and lots of data to discuss about this. Okay. Yeah, we are enter the union. So first thing, the union. This is a union is a protocol which aiming to solve the blockchain fragmentation by enabling the trustless interoperability between Bitcoin and the smart contract platforms. And also, it wants to allow Bitcoin and other chains to interact in decentralized finance, like via bridges, messaging layers, etc. So, without relying heavily on centralized or high trust intermediaries. And yeah, let's see what they have talked about union. So as I informed already, this is a leading zero knowledge interoperability layer one, functioning as a settlement and liquidity layer for protocols and asset issuers. Then a union is built upon two key innovations. First is a consensus verification, where the validators on one chain verify that consensus has been achieved among the validators on other chain. And also, it's combined with the zero knowledge proofs, which is increased security and scalability by aggregating a transfers. This allows the union to exceed throughput of existing settlement layers. And together, this means a fast and cost effective connection between protocols across any execution environment with zero trusted actors. So interoperability. So first, before entering into the interoperability, I could also explain about the key goals of this union, or else we can also say that there's use cases about it. First thing, Bitcoin programmability. or Bitcoin finance. So let the Bitcoin holders use their BTC or Bitcoin related staking, or which might be a liquid staking tokens in a decentralized finance across other chains. And next thing is a cross-chain message passing and asset transfers, which is allow tokens, NFTs, messages, etc. to flow this securely across the multiple chains. And third, which is a decentralized governance and modular architecture, um, which is of course a stake and watch modular components for verification or interaction integration likewise. Okay, so this interoperability in the blockchains refers to their ability to pass the messages and communicate with each other. And also, Union enables developers to build with any execution environment or language, such as Solidity, Rust, and more. And also connect their blockchain or the app to any ecosystem. This removes UX bottlenecks stemming from fragmented networks. Okay. Okay. So, what kind of technology and architecture they are trying to make? Let's discuss, and then we'll talk about the modularity so that you'll easily understand it. So, first, technology and architecture means it just has a trustless bridges and zero knowledge proofs. So, they use a zero knowledge proofs to enable secure verification of state or messages across chains, reducing a trust assumptions inherent in many bridges. The architecture also includes verifying the consensus from one chain or another, often without needing fully trusted or centralized Oracle setups. Then we have the verification mechanism that we know that consensus mechanism. Yeah, already we have a several knowledge about this consensus mechanism like a proof of work, proof of stake. Yeah, so likewise. So the projects also speaks about the consensus verification, meaning that the validators on one chain can verify the consensus of another chain. So that is the uh, example or the brief explanation about this verification mechanism. And also there is also mention of a growth 16 trusted setup ceremony, which they held with the thousands of participants. This is part of the zero knowledge infrastructure setup. And yeah, and then we'll move on to the modularity. So, modularity in a crypto, which refers to when a blockchain system is built using the interchangeable, self contained components that can be developed, updated, or replaced independently. This approach enhances the flexibility, scalability, and maintainability by allowing developers to focus on specific functions or features without affecting the entire system. So Union's modularity solutions span across the entire Union ecosystem. So the proof of zero knowledge proofs or zero knowledge proofs are the backbone of Union's network, and they are mathematical, indisputable proofs of correctness of the cross-chain state generated by a network of solvers. And verification and integrate. So verify in the sense through the zero knowledge proof, any chain or end user can securely verify a blockchain state across ecosystem using this union like clients or other proof aggregators. And with the integrate combine the proving stack and the verification stack to build any type of correct connection. The IBC, that is what we have seen in the image itself. So IBC, ISM, GMP, and ICS. So here, yeah, so everything is technology. So access the protocols in different chains using any standard. Okay. Mhm. So components like approve, verify, integrate, or the modular developers and can choose or build only what they need.
So this allows a flexibility in integrating different chains, execution environments. Example: Ethereum Virtual Machine, Cosmos, MoveM, etc. So as like that. And next we can say the supported. So supported, or we can also say call it as a targeted chains and integrations. So which is already connected to a central ecosystems like Ethereum, Babylon, many of them. So more chains are in pipeline. They are planning for the more pipeline for this. That too, I will tell you. Like base SUI likewise. Okay, so use cases already I have talked about the use cases. Even though, let me continue to discuss again. So message passing. So this is the stuff that we need to know. Securely transmit messages between the chains to enable the applications like decentralized exchanges and lending protocols to work together. And we have the asset transfers, which facilitate the cross-chain transfer of fungible assets such as native assets, or which might be a staked derivatives between any chain integrated with the union network. And cross-chain NFTs transfer the NFTs between chains by ensuring the efficient mapping and encoding of NFT data across the different standards like ERC-721, ICS-72. Then there are just a few examples. There is no limits to what can be done with the state proofs generated by the union in a infinitely scalable blockchain future. Yeah, so that is a use case, and here is the examples of how it works. They have mentioned. Okay, so first, the user one was entering the verifier contract, and via the verifier contract, you can say it was dropping in between layer one. If it's drops in a layer one, layer two, or layer three, whatever, so it's dropping into the block header, and it is trying to cross a proven network. So that is a proven network in between the block header and zero knowledge snark output. Then it is entering the chain B, which is a verifier contract, and it is also dropping via any of the layers. So that is to a user two. So this is how it was working. It was easily and very simply they have gave you the understandable stuff from this union. Okay. Okay. And also the you can see the whale here is crossing the scroll. We can see the whale, right? So yeah, that's nice. And yeah, so this is the output how you get. So how this union is gonna work? So after checking out this, we'll check out the roadmap. And the main thing is the strength of this and risk of this project. So key matrices, everything we'll discuss. Okay. Right. So how the union works, or you can think of union as a zero knowledge proof, a network where the state of each chain resides. When a new blockchain integrates with union, it gets a union like client that verifies mathematically secure zero knowledge proofs generated from the counterparty chains. So anytime a user sends a transaction from chain A to chain B, A zero knowledge proof is generated on chain A through one of the proving markets supported by Union or directly on bare metal hardware. So the prover then submits a zero knowledge proof to chain B, where an on-chain verifier, a smart contract, or L2 model confirms the numerical inclusion proof that the chain A sent the message. Once the zero knowledge proof is verified, all the transactions up to that is zero knowledge proof are immediately settled, allowing the prover to settle a large batches of transactions. Okay, this is how it will work. And within the light client on chain B, consequence verification is used to show that the validators of chain A signed the miracle root. So miracle tree that too I discussed many times in a live itself. So if you already get to know about the miracle tree and also the zero knowledge proofs that are we have talked so frequently we have seen. So if you already get to know about those, and these are the stuff you can easily understood if you wanted to make your investment towards it, and that you can easily understand what it was. So in a zero knowledge based IBC, this consensus verification is achieved by verifying the zero knowledge proof of consensus on chain. And also provers generate the zero knowledge proofs of consensus by confirming that the validator signed the block's miracle root within a zero knowledge circuit. This system is designed so that anyone can generate a zero knowledge proof of consensus on a consumer grade hardware, eliminating a censorship risk. There are no trust assumptions on the prover. So, nor centralized components like an oracle or multi signature. So, even if the union creators choose to exist, the outline transaction flow would also continue permissionlessly into eternity. Okay. So next, it is a trust verification. So state verification between the blockchains is often gas intensive due to the complexity of verifying the consensus on other chains with varied structures and execution environments. This is why many ecosystems turn to trusted third parties such as single signature, multisig, and MPC bridges for interoperability. With the union, trusted third parties are no longer necessary. Consensus verification unlocks trust, minimized interoperability between the blockchains, and zero knowledge cryptography, which also makes the process scalable, cost efficient, and fast. Union extends the gold standard of the inter-blockchain communication protocol to all the Web3 with zero knowledge powered consensus verification and locking the trustless communication between the blockchains. And with the inter-blockchain communication protocol, functions similarly to the TCP or IP and facilitates a communication between independent blockchains. The blockchains that support the IBC can also establish connections with other IBC chains, allowing one blockchain to verify the proofs against the consensus state of another using a light client. This enables a robust interoperability among IBC compatible blockchains, including asset transfers, atomic swaps, cross-chain, decentralized exchanges, and even cross-chain smart contracts. So IBC has been gaining a widespread adoption, making it a promising candidate as a garnering interoperability standard of Web3. So, which is a trust verification and the system which has a single signature, multi-signature. So whatever we have docked, and this was displayed as an image, so we can easily understood how it was. Yeah. So Gallios. So Gallios is a umbrella term of union zero knowledge efforts. It currently has one purpose, which is consensus verification. They built Gallios around three fundamental principles: fast execution, low cost operation, and decentralization. The architecture involves three key steps for transactions through the union, emitting a send,
packet event, generating a zero knowledge proof of the union state, and updating the counterparty with the union state, which promotes accessibility for all participants in the system. And Gallows can outperform other zero knowledge bridges while operating on a single machine, avoiding the need for large clusters. And next is commutables. This is enabled blockchain consensus engine underpinning the Union network building upon tenement. Common BLS addresses crucial use of secure bridging and consensus verification. Unlike the tenement, the Comet BLS is tailored for efficient zero knowledge proving, which is crucial for bridging the block space restricted chains like Ethereum, leveraging BLS signature as its foundation. So Combat BLS reduces proving times, facilitating faster and cost-effective bridging transfer. The utilization of BLS signatures enables aggregation of public keys and signatures, minimizing a transaction size and on-chain computation cost. So under the Combat BLS, the Union network can seamlessly scale to over 100 validators without compromising a performance or bridging latency, ensuring in a new area of secure and scalable blockchain consensus, right? Next, it's a Wiger. So this is IPC protocol relies on off-chain actors for the transfer of packets of proofs between chains, unions, in-house layer, Wiger facilitates support for new networks independently of upstream assets. So Viagra's architecture is event-driven, employing an internal memory queue for observed events and input-output processes. So Wagger integrates with the Gallius through gRPC, enabling the offloading of computation to dedicated hardware with the upcoming support for proving the markets. So this design ensures efficient communication and flexibility in supporting diverse blockchain networks. Yeah, so this is how it works, and this is what the union was. And here is ecosystems that we can see. The roadmap is also important to check out. That I will tell you. And the team, here is the team. Okay, so we'll enter the roadmap. So roadmap in progress. The current status here about the roadmap. So first just test what it means. We'll see. So with the test nets, they have yeah, so they have run multiple test nets in testnet 9
to stress the testnet, stress across chain, message passing, asset transfer, latency, gas fees parameters. Whether the trusted setup and demonstrations, of course, a crowd 16 ceremony was completed with thousands of participants, and mainnet launch, which is scheduled for questionnaire 3 of 2025. I think we are around the questionnaire 3 that is closer during the time of a summer. So after completing the key infrastructure components as resident boards are mainnet is live in an at least alpha mode for some apps like BTC application. Next, we have the ecosystem growth. So several developer programs like Union Phillips or U Combinator and integrations with other chains. So with the we have a strength, so strong technical ambition, the use of zero knowledge proofs trust languages, modular architecture, cross-chain verification are all features that, if done right, can give a union um, a strong edge. So these are the strengths of this project. Next strength is a security focus is also kind of a strength we can see. The large trusted setup, commitment to verification across the chain, avoiding many centralized bridges that we can see. Crypto Conum, hi. Any tokens today which we are looking forward with the union, and if you have any doubts about the union, you can ask me. Because of all reason, we can't recommend any token individually because everything is gonna perform very well. Muhammad Ali, hi. Welcome. Welcome everyone. Follow me. Okay. So what the strengths of this union? A clear token model they have, and which is means inflation schedule, allocations, utilities, and relatively well laid out, which also helps in transparency. And also we have the growing ecosystem interaction, already having a testnet usage, maintaining functionality, multiple chain integrations, developer community, everything they have. And the final about the strength, Bitcoin centric use case. This is the biggest strength we can see. Building for BTC plus decentralized finance is a hot area. Now, so heart of demanded for BTC can be used more flexibly across the DeFi ecosystems. Okay, these are the strengths. And for this union, we have to look to the risk and challenges. What kind of a risk we can see with this project? Let's and also for that we'll see the launch poll, so where you can participate in both USD poll as well U poll. So the competition is the risk and challenge because the space is called crowded, of course. Crypto, hi, welcome back. Follow me, everyone. If you have any other queries or questions, you can ask me in the comments. Okay. So competition, which means the space is crowded, as I mentioned already, and the protocols like layer zero, wormhole, chain links, CCIP, etc. Those are already have user base integrations and share. And Union will also need to deliver in performance, security, ease of use to compete. So these are some more we can call it as risk or challenge. Um, Technical complexity and risk is yeah, of course, a risk. So using the zero knowledge proof system, continuous verification, cross-chain mechanisms are narratively difficult. Bugs, security vulnerabilities, or unexpected attack vectors are possible. Double the good luck. Hi, welcome, and I can't understand what you have mentioned. If you communicate in English, it could be better for me to reply to you. Mohammed, sorry, Mothal Mahdi, right? Hi. So next, we have the adoption challenge from this project. Union. So token name is U, okay, which is listed in a gate exchange. You can trade anywhere, anytime. So even the good tech getting developers projects uses to adopt a new system is non-trivial. Bridges are only useful if many chains or supported toolkits are developer friendly. Might be. And the next risk might be the inflation and dilution. Although there is no emission schedule, early inflation could also pressure the price if demand, staking, or utility are not enough for it. So, and also we have some more regulatory risk that is a sorry. So there is a cross-chain interoperability governance token may be under the security in various jurisdictions. Also, use of BTC in decentralized finance or warped finance, etc. Whatever. So which also could attract the regulation. And finally, we had to think practice. So while in testnets and idle conditions, they may show a sub-second or fast messaging, which is a real-world performance across many chains, high load, etc., and maybe a slower or more expensive. Yes, and of course, the key matrices that is what to watch about this project. Mainnet stability and security audits, because after the mainnet launch, how many exploits or issues audits completed and open reports that is needed, right? And next thing what you need to watch is number of chains supported, which means a quality of integrations, and how many major chains can you bridge to form, for how the seamless is the process was, that we have to check out. And next, user adoption and transaction volume we have to check out. These are the things before investing you have to watch. For many users are using the bridges and message passing. What's a TVL, that is total value locked, number of transfers, gas fees collected, etc. That is mandatory things. Okay. And next, governance and action. So our tokens holders voting, as the DAO is active, how are decisions being made? That is very important. Whatever projects it might be, those stuff's very important. And next is the incentive alignment. So how many U tokens are staked and how much locked was circulating, or their rewards yield or etc. That too we have to check out. So to encourage holdings and staking versus selling. So we have to aware about it, right? So next we have security in incidents or bridge safety record. So in this case, bridges historically have been attacked, often being a trustless is good, but implementation also does no. So that we have to make a look into this. Natasha, welcome to my live. And finally, we have the competitive mode. So what are other interoperability protocols doing? Any technological breakthroughs elsewhere might raise a bar. Yeah. So these are the stuff very needed. User, gate user, FG double sorry 188. Hi, welcome. And while joining the stream, don't miss out to follow me and leave your comments in the stream. Okay. Mm, yeah. So finally, before getting into the conclusion, I wanted to get back to the other earning methods. Like we have a candy drop. So here is the list of candy drops currently going on. Somi, Ondo, AVNC, Trust, Open, so we can join whatever you want. So to join this, we need yeah, they have mentioned If you want to join this, yeah, I have registered successfully, and we have to trade the token. If you complete the trading, you get the rewards. Okay, that is about the candy drop. Let's see the next launch poll already we have seen. And holder airdrop. Holder airdrop, we have right now. There is going holder airdrop is going on. For that, we need to yeah, just you need to buy the GT. If you don't have a GT, you are not eligible to participate to get a free rewards here. This is another act holder airdrop. So people who are watching in a YouTube, you can check out this. Okay, so that it will help you to earn something extra from the gate exchange. Lots and lots of earnings is available right now, and don't miss out any earnings from the gate exchange. So finally, let me conclude the topic about this. Okay, so let me conclude the topic about this launch pool. So Union is a project which we have discussed today, and Union this has a promising model. First of all, strong technical foundations. So zero knowledge proofs, trustless verification, good alignment with high value cases like Bitcoin plus decentralized finance, cross chain messaging, everything, which just gives it clear high value use cases and a clear token model it has and a growing ecosystem transaction. If they can execute well, it could become a key piece in the cross-chain infrastructure stack. However, there are significant challenges as we discussed till now about the challenges. The competition, the technical risk. Competition is everywhere, so that we don't want to consider it, but the technical risk is important and the need for real adoption and managing a token inflation, whether union becomes widely used will depend heavily on how smooth this mainnet is, how well tools or the UX are, and how secure it proves to be over time. Okay, so that's it about the projects. Does anybody wants to know anything else? తీరడం తీరడం கதிவேலா இங்கத்தேயோரைகள் வேற்று என் வேலை எங்க பார்த்தாலும் உன்னோட வேலை. தேவர் குலம் காக்கும் சிறப்பில்லை நீதானையா எங்கு பார்த்தாலும் ஒரு வேலையா. தேவர் குலம் காக்கும் சிறப்பில்லை நீதானையா. Okay, yes, so we have tried to discuss about the union full details, like top to bottom. We have analyzed about the project. Anybody have anything else to ask about the project? Because if you guys have any queries about the project, feel free to ask me in the comments. I'm here to explain you in a much better way.
if you still have any queries about it. And I hope everyone climbed your red packets and everyone enjoyed my live stream today. And thank you so much, everyone who has supported me today. And always, I'm glad to share this new stuffs to you and the whole market condition to let you understand about the project. Uh, and apart from this, I'll also try to discuss about many things every day. Let's wait and see how this union is gonna perform in this all season, because we are waiting for the all season, and I'm also so excited for what are the coins gonna reach out to a bigger value in the all season. So let's wait and see how it's going to be perform in this altcoin season. So thank you everyone for joining this live stream. See you next live tomorrow. Don't miss out to subscribe my next live. And people who are watching on YouTube, you can join my GateLive. Don't miss out to join. Bye bye. Take care all.